Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In my last video, we have created the entities, and now in this video we will create the repository for that particular document or entity. So basically whatever I want to say that the document that we created for Elasticsearch was poetry, right? So for that document we will create the repository in this video. So please follow the tutorial. We already have a repository package, right? So repository package is basically where all the repository will comes up, as I told you in my earlier videos. So go to that and create the interface, and that interface will be the poetry repository. And inside that, extend the poetry repository with Elasticsearch repository, right? And Elasticsearch repository. T will be the poetry, the document, means the document class that we created in last, and string will be of type ID, but we will keep it serializable as we already defined that poetry document will have the ID field, that is the at the rate ID with the ID, right? So we have created the poetry repository, and that repository we are extending the Elasticsearch repository. If you followed my earlier videos where I worked with the Postgres and JPA, so we were extending the JPA repository. So we similarly for the Elasticsearch, Spring Boot gives us the features called Elasticsearch repository, where it is similar to the JPA repository, but it will just do the same with the Elasticsearch database. So similarly, we have the Elasticsearch repository, and maybe in future, if I create the Mongo related tutorials on the Spring Boot, that will also have the Mongo repository. So means each kind of database type like the Mongo, the Postgre means the JDBC related thing, so we have the special repository for that, right? So if you extend the Elasticsearch repository, that is extending the CRUD repository. CRUD repository is the base repository where all the methods like save all, find by ID, exist by ID, and find all by ID, count, delete by ID. Lot of the common methods are available, and even if and the pagination and sorting repository also there. So, whatever the repository you are choosing as per your project, that is either by the Elasticsearch, the Mongo, or JPA repository. So, all these repository are always be extending the pagination and sorting repository and the CRUD repository. CRUD repository basically all the normal CRUD operations related methods, and paging and sorting repository will always have the methods called find, but in the form of pagination, right, or the order. So sorting and pagination related method like find all with the sort argument, find all with the pageable argument. So these two repositories, the CRUD repository and paging and storing repository, will always be get extended in any of the repository like Elasticsearch repository, Mongo repository, or the JP repository. So we are using the Elasticsearch. So for that we are extending the Elasticsearch repository. In that there will be of two arguments. First argument will be of type poetry, and the serializable will be the another argument. Or you can say that Elasticsearch repository will consist that the repository will be of the document poetry, and whatever the value will be deserialized or serialized, it will be based on the ID that we are already telling it here, that at the rate ID annotation, right? And we are already implementing the serializable in it. So it will be basically that help to identify the difference of the object on the basis of ID, right? So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please support my channel, please subscribe my channel, and please press the bell icon and get, so that you can get all the notifications related to my videos. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Bye for now.